Okay, welcome into the table and today's live stream. Today, I'm going to need your help to get some inspiration. That's the other point to this live stream, is that it's going to help you get inspiration as well for some more of our collage art projects. Hopefully it helps you get inspiration for your collage art as well, but it's going to help me get inspiration, and I really want to see what y'all would do with some of these things. So let me explain. This time I'll go ahead and explain what this is going to be like today, and then hopefully these explanations get a little faster here in the future as we develop this kind of live stream strategy, because I want to live stream with y'all a lot more. I want to do more live streams on this channel. I do a lot of, or I was, and I planned on doing it, and really the whole channel got started off of magazines because I have so many magazines. And I was getting more magazines, and I was getting more interested in magazines, and so I was doing like magazine hauls. They were like showing off all the magazines that I get and different publications that I get, but I found that they're not very popular. Well, all my videos aren't very popular, so it's kind of hard to judge when, you know, I'm a growing channel and everything. But the magazine hauls don't seem to get a lot of interactions or views or, you know, any of that. So I figured, why don't I just switch it over to a live stream and show you my magazines? I can show them off to you. We can go through them and find what's inside of them, because I don't know what's inside of them. I don't know what's inside of these. I don't know if there's any good clippings, and there's lots of things I need to decide. So what we'll be doing in this live stream, we're going to go through these magazines, we're going to go through them, we're going to look for cool pieces of collage art, and you know, we'll see which ones we find. If we find cool ones, we're going to go ahead and extract them. We'll extract them out. I'm going to ask for your help. I'm going to ask you to see what you would do with certain pieces. I'll switch the screen. The chat will go live on the screen, and everyone will get to see, you know, what you would actually do with the piece that I extract out. And then we'll keep on moving, and we'll find some more pieces, and we'll see what your brain says and how you would, you know, incorporate that into a piece of collage art. Hopefully it gives other people inspiration to see like your, you know, where you're coming from and what your mind thinks when you see a picture. It's kind of like if you see one of those like paint splatters, and then your psychiatrist or whatever shows it to you and says, what do you see here? You know, and it's like, you know, if you look at the clouds and you're like, well, what do you see in that cloud? You know, everyone sees something different. So I feel that like that's really cool with collage art, is like if I show you a picture, what would you do with it? Everyone has a chance to kind of say what they would do with it. So I think it's going to be really fun, but also it's helping me out a lot, because I need to go through these magazines. What I need to do is either mark them. I need to mark them and see what's inside of them and mark them to come back later, or I just need to cut them all out and put them in a pile of clippings, and then later on we'll go through those clippings in a totally different style of live streams, which I think if I just kind of develop a couple of styles of live streams, it'll make it so I could do live streams more frequently and not be so sporadic with it, because I'll have a mission, I'll have a format to do it. And I want it to be more interactive with the chat. I really want to get more interactive with the chat. So what I'll do is I'll be doing this, flipping through, kind of reacting or whatever, finding pieces that I like. We'll be extracting them. We'll find ones that we can all kind of give our idea with. So what I have here is, this is what I do. I do these, you know, with shipping labels. I pull off the back of the shipping labels. They look like this. Once I pull them off, and the reason why, either I'm shipping something or I'm trying to cover up, you know, the shipping label, because I don't want to put people's names and stuff in, you know, the videos or other videos. Let's see if I have one here. I don't want to spoil the magazines. There you go. There's one. I just kind of took the sticker off and I put it over at the shipping label. That one was already ripped off and stuff like that. So that's what I do. So this is just like a wax piece of paper. So what I'll do with these, I don't want to do it too thick. I have my other scissors here. I got these at Daiso. My daughter really loves going to Daiso. Got these scissors. They're cool, but I'm not going to use my collage scissors because I only want to use those for collaging, and I don't want to doll them up any more than they already get. So I try to only use them for that. It's kind of like hair cutting scissors. Only use your hair cutting scissors to cut your hair. Speaking of which, well, let me get off subject for a second. Speaking of which, I finally had a chance to cut my nails, and I had a chance to cut my hair. The problem is I was trying to cut my hair down too low. I wanted to get it looking really clean and kind of cut it down a little too short, but luckily it grows back fast, so gonna be wearing a hat for a few weeks here. That's the thing about cutting your own hair. It's cool, you can learn how to cut your own hair, but just be ready to have a few bad haircuts, especially when you want to change your whole hairstyle. That is tricky. It's really tricky, and trying to like do a fade cut in the back of your, in the back of your head, it's kind of funny. So oh well, I did that. Luckily I have a lot of hats to wear. I look good in a hat, so that's another thing. So with these, what I do here, and that's just about the scissors, just me going off on some random stuff like usual, but what I do is I take these shipping labels here and I cut them. They're all little bookmarks, so I have a bag of them right here, and this bag of them we'll use, but now we have a stack, so we'll be able to mark things to come back to get later in the future for these magazines if I don't cut the whole magazine all the way up. So that brings into things that we want to look for. There's a couple things I'm looking for before we go and cut up the magazines, right? There's a couple things I'm looking for. Can I reimagine this magazine cover? That's probably one of the first things I'm thinking about is, can I cut this out and make this a better cover? For Zoe here, this is Zoe, she's in a whole bunch of other movies. You've probably seen her in some movies, but what's my favorite movie that she's in? She's in the Sonic movies. I love it. Those are my favorite. Me and my daughter love Sonic, and yeah, maybe she's kind of a boyish because she loves like stuff like that, but she loves a lot of anime and stuff like that. So I'm looking for that. Can I reimagine this magazine cover? But I'm also, before I go and cut these up or even go through them, I kind of look to see, because I've told y'all in the past how I'm going to start another channel for magazine ASMR where I cut up magazines. I want to make sure that I have nice stacks, and they're going to be like, 4 or 5 magazines of the same publication to be used in future collage art video. Like, I'm going to use them for the ASMR videos where I cut them up so you hear the sound of the paper and all that, and I put some lo-fi in the background, and it's just like, they're chill videos. I had them on this channel in the past, but then I removed them because YouTube was getting confused. They didn't know if I was like an ASMR channel, and I know my voice sometimes it seems kind of chill, but really it's not. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to move those to another channel. I have not officially launched that channel. It is there. It's called Snip Clip Rip, all one word. And it's going to be really cool, really fun. So I just want to make sure that I have plenty of stacks for that channel. So I have multiple stacks here. This stack here that I'm sitting in front of me, we're not going to cut up today. I just wanted to show you because I have more of them over here to the side that may have some bent corners or some other issues with them, so we might as well cut through those today. I want the cleanest looking ones for my magazine ASMR videos. So this one has Zoe on it. Like I said, she's my favorite, or her favorite movies of mine. She has some crazy other movies that are more drama and action, but the Sonic movies, the franchise of Sonic, I love that. So I'm keeping this one, set it to the side, gonna keep it. We have Drew Barrymore over here. This one's pretty cool, seems like a cool one. Oh, I didn't tell you, this one is from February 2014. So these are throwback magazines. They're gonna get more throwback here in a second. You'll see here in a second. We have the one with Drew Barrymore. For some reason this looks like a Macy's ad or something. I'm not really sure what this is gonna be like, but these are pretty cool magazines, so we'll be seeing these in the future. The cool thing about the magazine ASMR videos that's going to be really cool is that I'm going to cut them all up. They're going to be chill videos. They're going to be fun. It's something you can put on in the background. You get to see every page inside these magazines, which is really cool. But then all the good clippings that I stack to the side while I'm making those videos will come back to this channel. We'll come back to these live streams. We will put them and go through them because we're going to need to sort them, and that's going to be my another type of live stream style of videos, is where we're sorting through magazine clippings, I'll already be getting rid of a lot of the fluff from the just text papers or the articles. They'll be mostly pictures and cool ones, and then from there I need to organize them and put them in boxes and stuff so I know where they are and what to get. And at the same time we'll be coming up with more ideas together, trying to do a lot more stuff together. There went Drew. We have Eva here, Eva Longoria, how's you say her name? This is from September. Oh, sorry. I didn't tell you. This one is from May 2013. Going back. We're going back. This one is from September 2012. So, we're going back. These are pretty cool. She looks a little different these days, but, nothing that liposuction can't fix, or not liposuction, you know, whatever that surgery is they get. Maybe get some lip pump or whatever they're doing these days. I don't know. I'm not a girl. Anyways, I'll set that to the side. We have one more. This is Ashley. She's is that Greenlee? I don't know how to say her last name. She was Bella in the Twilight. That doesn't really look like her, but you know, you can change your face with makeup in a couple years on your body. You know what I'm saying? This one's from March 2012. But this one, what's your favorite Twilight movie? Do you like the Twilight movies? You can comment that. I would say she is in this movie, and it must have been after the Twilight series, but she's in this, like, it's a Snow White movie, and it's totally different, bro. It's like the Snow White ones they're trying to make these days. It's silly. It's just weird. They don't work right. The one that they did, that has to be my favorite Snow White movie. It's called like The Huntsman or something like that. It's totally different, but she's in it. And if you ever get a chance to watch that one, I like it. It's got some really cool. I wish I had like pictures from that movie, because the pictures, it's kind of got a darker theme. It's really cool. I like them. So looks like Margaret likes all of the Twilight movies. They were, a lot of them filmed out here in the Northwest, I believe. People go to those tourist locations and say this was where this part was filmed. I mean, I don't know that deep into it, but filmed out here in the Northwest. But she watched that movie. Huntsman. It's a Snow White movie. Gotta be the best Snow White movie I've seen. I think it's a little darker. It's a little more, you know, action packed. I like that Snow White movie. I'm gonna go watch that again. Last one, check it out. It's Kim Kardashian. Does that look like Kim Kardashian to you? This is from November 2011. So yeah, that does not look like Kim Kardashian, but I'm just saying it's her. I mean, I can tell from her face, you know what I'm saying? So it's pretty funny. It's just cool. So these ones are all gonna go into my magazine ASMR videos. We're not gonna cut these up today, but just wanted to show you, here's a throwback Kim Kardashian. If you want to keep up with the Kardashians in 2011, I have that magazine. So all of these ones, I think they're really nice. They're in nice shape. I think it's a good stack. Would be a good stack to put into like you know, those videos that I was talking about. So yes, looks like Margaret loves action. So if you love action, you should check that one out. I'm not sure of the name. I think it's called The Huntsman or something like that. Really cool. So these ones here have a little bit of issues. It's another stack. I didn't clickbait you. I did not clickbait you. We're really going to go through these and cut these up. But those ones are in really good shape. So that's what I need to do. This is why you're helping me out, because I don't know what I have. I don't know everything that I have. And yeah, it's really tricky to know because they're in boxes and stuff. And I want to get, you know, all the assets, I like to call them, all the assets from these magazines so we can make future collage art projects. I want to have more stuff to have. But you know, instead of storing these, why am I storing these way back in the box? You know what I'm saying? So I have boxes and boxes and boxes. We're about to just pump out these live streams because I have so much and I want your help. We're going to interact together. The chat's going to go on the screen. There'll be notifications, and I'll show you here in a minute. But this one has like some bumping. I don't think you can see it in the camera properly. It looks kind of like, you know, like a ringed binder or something was sitting on it right here, and so it goes through a couple of the pages. So that one's kind of messed up. This one got, you know, some roughed upness on the edges here, so it's bent up. I tried to put one of my weights on it to bend it back, but it's fighting me. It's fighting me a lot. So we'll see. We'll cut through that one. Thanks, Margaret, for saying that sounds like a good idea. Appreciate that. They should be fun. So we have these ones here. Let's get through these three first, and I have a couple more. I have a couple more of them here that were in the thumbnail, if you saw the thumbnail. These ones are in really good shape here, though. These back three don't have any issues with them. But, you know, I only need like 5 of them or so for my ASMR videos. So maybe we'll see how many we get through today. With me talking like this, we ain't gonna get through nothing. So let's start with the bent up covers here. Let's say that this one has some roughing on the front, but we'll see how it goes. So let's see. I have an idea that pops up. In my mind, I was trying to go to bed. Okay, you have an idea. I can't wait to hear that, Margaret. We'll have to. I'm gonna focus on the chat here in a minute. Once we find a picture, I'll switch it over and I'll stop talking so much. I'll maybe drink some water and I'll pull the chat. It'll land up on the screen here, so we'll see how it goes. So let's jump into our first magazine here. We need to extract some assets. We need to extract some pictures, or we need to mark them. With these, I don't mind marking them. Some of the other magazines, we just need to like cut everything out of them and then get rid of the rest. You know what I'm saying? I have too much. I'm getting buried alive. Told you that story before. All right, let's dive into it. What do we have here? I don't know if it's Valentine's Day, but it is a Banana Republic ad. These are pretty cool. I like these. That's clean. That one's real clean. Can you even see that? No, you can't really see that. Here we go. So I like this one. It does have a little bump in her, but if I was cutting her out, I actually really like that. She is part of the cover now, so we should probably watch out for that. So I'll just go ahead and mark that and not extract the cover. First thing I did not look at is, could we reimagine this cover? Not really sure. Too much text on here. Way too much text, plus I had to cover the label. I mean, if I wanted to just use her face or something, but I don't think that's a candidate for reimagining the magazine cover. Plus it's bent down there. So, ooh, here we go. We have, you know, the train walking. The walking train. This is from the Gap. Remember this oh, I did not tell you. Remember something I didn't tell you. Did you remember that? Because this is from March 2013. So you're going to tell the vibes here. The vibes are different. Do we wear these colored pants anymore? I'm not really sure if we do, but I never did in the first place. But you know, you can get these. They're starting at $69.95. Sounds kind of expensive for that denim, which I don't believe it's even real denim. It's probably like elastic. So I like it though. I like having the girls walking. They are intertwined with each other. So I'm not going to throw this magazine away, or I'm not going to totally cut it, so I can come back for more. I love her face right there. Her face is something else right here. Like, she is staring at me with those green eyes. They're wild. I don't know though. Kind of feel a little weird about that look. Oh, look, it's Betty Boop over here. We got Betty Boop over to the side. I don't usually collage with like cartoon drawings or illustrations and stuff like that, so I don't know, but I do like Betty Boop. That's cool. That is a cool piece. Oh no, our marker. Probably because this girl wants to come out. Look at her. She's cool. Let's flip over to her. See, now you have to make a choice though. Like if you were doing this, you would have to make a choice. And you know, if you do any collage art or something, do you want this girl's fierce look here? Which she's a candidate to cut her eyes out or cut her face up, you know, that we were doing in our other video. Or do we want this girl looking back? She's levitating there. Let's just mark this one, and it doesn't want to stay marked. Neither one of these want to stay marked. What you doing? You stay in place. I told you I'm going to cut you out. I'll cut you out right now. You keep messing with me, I'll cut you out right now. Okay, they don't want to stay in place for some reason. I think it's because the bend that I have going on here. I think once I get further into it, it'll stay in place. Well, we're not going to worry about it. They're close up to the front, so we'll see what happens. Let's get a couple more pages into it and see what we go. All right, so these ones are pretty cool. Just, you know, something different. They're a little smaller, so it depends on how you want to look. I like their outfits. Interesting. Okay, this is interesting as well. They all have their scooters. They're all ready to kick it. I don't know where we're at, Miami Beach or something, and why is the house painted like this? Why is the house this color? I'm not sure why the house is this color. So we're just going to keep going. I do like them. I do like these ladies. She's so pretty. I don't know. It's like the makeup that they have is very bright. And, oh, this is a Target ad. So I like it. I like the flowers. I will, you know, there's some good stuff in this magazine so far. I'm happy with this magazine. There is like a misprint or something on her face, which is a blue line or something. I'm not even going to mark it because the marks are coming off, and then we'll come back for it because I'm finding a lot of good stuff in this. So this one's going to go to the top of my cutting pile here just for fun. That's pink, isn't it? It is pink. Okay. I like these fingertips. Let's get started with something just for the first one. I don't know, this ain't so awesome and revolutionary, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it. There it goes. And I'm going to go, ooh, I like that. What's on the side? What are we losing? I like that girl right there. Question is, got it right here. Put it to the side. Let me switch it over. There's the question. Is it blocking the picture? Yes, it kind of is. How would you use this in a collage? That's my question for you. Now, if you're just watching the replay of this and you're not here on the live stream, then you can timestamp mark this. When you're dropping a comment, you can hit a little timestamp and it'll show. There's like a little thing in the comment section. I'll have to show it to you in the future if you don't know how, but it has like a little time meter, so you could just click that time meter and then drop a comment, and so everyone will know what part of the video you're talking about. I'm talking about these nails. I'm also talking about this really cool drip of the nail polish. Anything on this paper. How would you use this in a collage? What would you do with it? Would you cut their fingers out one by one? Would you keep them on to the side? Would you incorporate this into something? I'll tell you what my brain will do, but I'm not going to say it right this second because I don't want to influence what you would do. And I'll give you a minute. Let me take a drink of water. I should probably mute my mic when I'm chugging water off to the side with my canteen over here. It's kind of funny. All right, so I don't know. Like the video if you get a chance, please. That'll help me out and help me out in the future. Subscribe to the channel as well. I really appreciate that. I got a slow grow going on right here. Real slow grow, but that's okay. It's going to be fun. It gives me time to lock in these kind of strategies, how we can interact together in our live streams. Okay, I don't know. I'll go ahead and tell you and then we'll move on. I can hear what anyone says, and your comment should pop up on the screen, but we haven't had any comments yet. There goes one from Margaret. Let's see if it pops up on the screen. This is a tough one for me. Okay, it's not showing the chat. Oh, it did show it. Did it show it on the screen? Yeah, it should show it on the screen. There it goes. Perfect. That's cool. Yeah, it's kind of tough. It's kind of weird. I think with the fingers, I would probably incorporate each finger individually. I like how they're there together like this. It's kind of cool along the side, but what if you incorporated them individually and they were like pushing on things? Maybe buttons. Maybe if you found a bunch of buttons, or if it was like a keyboard or a piano, like you can hit the right notes or something. I'm into music and stuff, so that would be kind of fun to me. You know, I'm not hearing the music. Oh, I hit the mic. Sorry about that. I'm not hearing the music. Hopefully you guys are hearing the music. I don't know. But anyway, I think it's cool. Along with this drip, like maybe this drip could be coming out of somebody's mouth. Put it coming out of their mouth. What are you doing eating nail polish? I don't know. It's like it's some kind of serum. It's gonna make you look younger. I mean, ask the ladies in this magazine. They'll tell you. They'll tell you more. Maybe it's coming off of something. Maybe this was like a car or something, and that's coming off of the paint job. If you could get it to match that, or a bowling ball or a marble or something like that. That would be really fun to do that. So I'm going to keep that one. I don't really know what we'd do. If you're watching this in the replay, go ahead and timestamp that time and comment what you would do with it. So, you know, Mr. Heavy Hands over here, when I cut this, oh, I got to switch back. Switch back. Okay, we're on to the next spot. I switched off of that. Oh, keyboard would look cool. Yeah, that's a good one, Margaret. I think that I need to find a keyboard. Need to find a keyboard, so we'll have to see about that. So, you know, Mr. Heavy Hands over here, when I cut one piece means I cut 5 pieces. So luckily I like this girl. I think this is cool. It's black and white. I have some ideas for some black and white collages here in the future, and this one's really cool too. So I'll put them in a separate pile, but I'm gonna just need to organize them later. Did this one come out? Ooh, almost. I'll go ahead and get her all the way out of here. Come on out, you hear? I like her. She's happy. Her dress is nice. It's kind of a different black and white. You know, it's got a different feel, black and white feel to it. So I do like it. I don't know exactly what I'd do with it, but I'm not going to ask you either right now. We'll get to some more that maybe could be fun. You know, some face wipes. I don't know. We could use some of this stuff. I should be marking more of this, but, you know, I'm not. Here's another cool drip. Here's a sunflower. I think Margaret mentioned that she used a sunflower in one of her collages. That one's kind of cut off, so you don't really have it as good. If it was a full page of a sunflower, I would steal Margaret's idea and make it my own, and I totally wouldn't give her any credit. No, I'm joking. I'd give Margaret the credit. So these are some clothes. This one's cool. I like these closed ones, don't get me wrong. These ones are kind of fun because when you see these, you could just cut out that earring. You could cut out the necklace. You could cut out the dress. You know, as I was doing in one of my other test ones, is you could put that dress on somebody else. We could change your clothes. It's like one of those like Barbie dolls. It's paper and you just wrap it around them. This is a cool picture. It's a cool collage. I like sunglasses because I'll just cut out the sunglass and then make something come out of that. Oh, here we go. I like this one. So I'm going to cut this out, but I'm not going to ask your opinion on it. The problem is that the text is right over the middle of it, so it's kind of different. But it goes with our black and white. Oh, massive. I love this. Get it out good. Let's not mess it up now. Let's not mess it up now. Oh, it's falling out. It's falling out for us. Okay, I need your opinion. Let me move this to the side and switch it. What would you do with this one? How would you collage with this? I love this picture. You know what? I think I saw this picture on the back of one of these. I don't know where it is, but this one's kind of bent, so I kind of need to fix the corner. And it's from Chanel. I'll push it up there so you can see it good. Let me get another drink of water while I do this. I'm not going to mute the mic. You just have to hear me drink water. All right. I like this one a lot. This is just really cool. There's so many possibilities with this. It doesn't even matter. Don't feel like it's like a challenge or anything. Who cares? Say something random. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear something completely random. Who cares what it is? There's no pressure here. We just having fun over here. So it's all in good fun. We're not gonna worry about what it actually is, because maybe the idea comes to life in a future one of our videos, and then maybe we can do that together if we find the elements. Not really sure what element would happen here, but I just love this angle. This angle is really cool. So we're back onto the screen. It's still on. Yeah, it's still on. Asking you, how would you use this in a collage? I'll tell you. Let's see. I had an idea. Margaret had an idea for 2 giant faces for a project that she planned on. This one is a giant face, and it's coming from a weird angle from the bottom. So go ahead, if you're watching this in the replay, go ahead and timestamp this part of the video and then comment what you would do with this piece of collage, or this ad. I don't know, it might not be too close to the mic. Let me switch away from that. So now that we're out of it, it won't show up on the screen. What I would do is cut her face out, obviously. Get rid of the text here. Get rid of the text. Now, what do I want to do? Would I want to make like flowers blooming out of it? A big garden? Or is it a different world? Is it a whole different world here? Do I want to make it where there's all types of crazy stuff happening over here, and so she's just like the vocal point to it, and there's all this stuff? Or would I do like some textures? Something that I plan on doing, showing y'all, is how I like to do my triangles, kind of turn them into like a mosaic. It's not so much of like the videos I've been doing on the page. The ones that I do on the page are more like, okay, here's a character, here's a thing, here's an element, and put them all together. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like collage. But some of them I like to do, and I guess you'd still call it a collage, is cut everything up into triangles and make like a mosaic type print. I'll show y'all soon. I think maybe I'll do an experiment for next Monday's video, so watch out for that. I love this one. It could go a million different directions. I mean, if you have a direction, totally drop it in the comments. Just timestamp this in the comments. A million things, and you're gonna see I'm gonna come up with something for sure. That's gonna be like keep list right there. Let's get back into our stuff here. I'm not gonna use that. Oh, we didn't even look what we lost. Oh, who cares about that piece of junk car? Get that out of my face. I don't want that. Anyway, there's some stuff over here. Skirts and some more elements, some shoes, some things. They're fun. They're cool to have. That's cool stuff to have. Okay, let's keep going. All right, this girl, she's all cute over here with her bag. And then we have the splashing. I like splashing. I like water. The problem is I don't really like to use the ads, right? So I like this part of the splash, but I'd get rid of that. This is kind of a cool one. Somebody was telling me, was it Echoes of Alchemy? Somebody was telling me they needed some swimming, some water stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. And let's go like this. Just try to keep the slice right here. Pop. This is not supposed to be one of my ASMR videos. This is just, those are the sounds you hear, but they sound a little better because the mic's a little more focused and you don't have my breath all up in it. I like this one. I like the splash because I would probably cut the bottle out of it and make someone else coming out of the splash, because these bottles down here, well, there's the text right there, but it's really cool. And how the water goes all the way across, I do like that. So we'll use that in the future. What are we losing? We're losing the other half of this ad. This girl looks crazy to me. She looks lost or something. She's lost, yet she's found. She has the key to your heart. I don't know what's up with that. That's like the key to a secret garden. She's on a lake. Is that like where Nessie lives? I'm not really sure, but I do like it. She's just got a, you know, a certain type of reaction on her face. It's strange. She's falling. She's balancing. She's balancing on a rock in the middle of the lake, trying not to get ate by Nessie, the lake monster. Or something like that. All right, we're going back. We got the spray paint and we got the bracelets. I like the bracelets. I like them. They're pretty cool. If you see something that you like, even if I didn't like say something, you could say something about any of this. So feel free to chime in at any time. So we'll just keep on going. I like this girl. It's the problem is this here, but I do like the paint splatter of the building in there. So that's really nice. And then the paint splattered up here gives some ideas to make some cool stuff in the future. Miss Dior, I didn't know that I guess, you know, what do I know about perfume, but they be putting a lot of ads in the newer magazines, especially those Harper Bazaars, and it smells really strong. I've noticed I liked the smell at first, but then I got like 10 Harper Bazaars just sitting over there, and I was like, okay, you're taking over my house here. The smell is taking over the house. If you like Miss Dior, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like Miss Dior, give me a thumbs up, because it helps me either way, so... It's all good. My markers are falling out, so I don't think that was a good plan for the way that this magazine bent. These shoes, it's from Macy's. I like how they have them balanced like that, so that's pretty cool. Could give you some inspiration to make something. Maybe it's the old lady who lives in the shoe. I don't know if you remember that. She lives in a shoe. This might not be the shoe. She needs like a boot, because this is like a convertible. You know, she's got the sunroof going on. Something like that. This girl's face, it's nice and big. She looks like a candidate, whatever. She looks like someone that I would probably try to do those experimental cuts with. Her mouth is open just enough where we can make that nail polish drip right out of it. She has a short haircut. It looks like my haircut right now. Who took scissors to your hair, girl? I'm sorry for you. But I could fix it up for you. I'll fix it up for you right now. You want me to cut your hair up? No, you don't. I like her face, but her face is going to be detached. So I'm going to go ahead and take her out right now and put her over here for some experimental projects. Ignore that loud truck. Silly Bob over here driving by with his big old truck. I know, Silly Bob, you got to get down to the... I don't know. I was going to say he's going somewhere, but I don't know where he's going. I just ripped this one out because it's going to get in our way. Do I see anything? I mean, she's got a look of like something. She sees some cupcakes and she wants those. She can see them from the side. We got some face wipes. I don't think I need that piece, but who knows what you see in that. What do you see in me, girl? We're going to keep on going. It's cool, not worth cutting out. Let's see if I can find something. Here we go. This is different. It's different. So this girl here, let me just go ahead and pull this out. Slice the magazine here. Slice her down. Let's get rid of this piece. You're really messing me up here. I've ripped you out and now you're all mad at me. And now you're like glued to this paper. What's happening? What's happening? Okay, moving it to the side. Activate the chat. What would you do with this? How would you use this piece in a collage? I like this. There's a reason why I like this. I'll tell you in a second. This is awesome. I love this kind of chat format because I can stop and drink water instead of talking for 2 hours straight. Let me drink some water. What would you do with this one? Maybe a better question is what's coming out of the screen? You know, because it's pretty obvious. You gotta get something coming out of that screen. Anything. It could be anything. Could be anything. I got a big head, and I want to come out of that screen. Don't put water on your electronics. That's a thing. Oh, I missed it reading it to me. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty much what I was thinking is cut the screen out. Margaret said cut the screen. I don't know, is it going to show up on the is it going to show up in the chat? It should show up on the screen right here. Maybe it already did and I missed it. But Margaret said that she'd cut the screen out and put something coming out of it. And that's what I think is really cool about screens, TVs, mirrors. It's something that I really like to do is cut the screen out. I guess it's pretty obvious for that. That's what they're good for. That's what I really like them. And then what's coming out, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even have to be orange. See, this could be, is that orange? Yeah, you know, it doesn't have to be this color because everything goes away. Or you could keep this color and build off of this theme. But if you cut this computer out, what kind of computer is this anyway? Like, it's like a desktop, but it's like a laptop. I'm confused. I'm really confused. But we'll cut it out. Cut this part out, and then anything, you know, it's limitless, but you know, it's kind of something to build off of. And then maybe you can put it on a desk, and maybe the desk is in like the middle of a forest or something. I don't know. The meaning can get really deep. I like it. It's just random. It's just weird. So I figured that I would just go ahead and say that. Let's switch it back. Switch it back. If you know something, if you have ideas, or if you just want to go wild and tell us, you can drop it in the chat. Keep it appropriate. That's all I ask. You know, I'm trying to be family friendly over here. If you notice, I don't really cuss a lot. So here we go. Some outfits. This is spring. What was it? It's 2013. So this is spring of 2013, you know. We're going to see stuff that's, you could tell it's of its time here. So this is of its time, spring 2013. She's wearing those floral plants. Plants. There's plants on her pants. What'd you know about that? Feels a little mixy-matchy. I don't know if it's too, I guess if it matched too much, it would be too much matchy. But I think having more plants on your pants and your shirt is kind of, you know, but I'm not giving you fashion advice, girl. I'm just telling you, maybe just throw a white tee on. Just throw a white tee. It really make those pants pop. Or a black tee because you got these black heels on. Maybe a gold tee because there's some gold accents, you know, or like yellow or something. And then some, I think black, and then you got like some gold accents along with your, you know, gold accent pieces on your shoes. I'm just giving you some fashion advice. You can take it or you can leave it. Back in 2013. I actually kind of like her though. She might need a new outfit, but I kind of might like her. This girl, she's pretty cool. And then we got a real close-up of her face. Her face is interesting. It's just so cut up. There's text over it. It's cut off. You're really limiting my abilities unless I wanted your eye. Your eye is mesmerizing. Maybe I'll just cut your eye out and put you inside of some other pieces of sunglasses. I'm gonna change someone else's eyes to your eyes. That may happen here in the future. Let's see. This girl, she's got, I mean, this must be spring. Is this spring? I mean, I feel springy right now. Okay, we're March 2013, so yes, we're good. We're in spring. That's why we have all the spring outfits. It's very bright, very colorful. You can try this on. You can try it on at home. Here's another black and white one, which I'd like. I like the girl too. So I'm just gonna keep her for myself. She's not yours, she's mine. Keeping her for myself. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Here, oh, it's already done for you. It's gonna be tricky though. It's gonna be tricky. Hey, you dropping my cap to the side? I just lost my cap. Darn it. they have some really cool jewelry in other ads, and newer magazines. This one, I don't, oh man, it's kind of tricky. So, says my connection is down. I don't know. Margaret went down, her connection went down. Not sure if that happened, or if she's talking about the computer screen. And maybe my live stream ain't working. That could totally be it. I've been having internet issues over here. I didn't go through, I guess. Something happened there. Hopefully y'all are still seeing this live stream. Hopefully, let's see, it goes on the screen. It didn't go through. So luckily, I don't know, something's happening with the internet. So hopefully it's not messing up this video, and hopefully it archives properly. I've been having some Wi-Fi issues over here at my house, and I don't know if that's the problem with this, but I've been dealing with it for the last couple of days. They did send me a letter in the mail. She said, never mind, it's fine. They sent me a letter in the mail saying that they're going to be doing a bunch of tree work over here and stuff, probably getting ready for winter time, you know, that they got to cut some trees around the power lines and stuff. So I got a letter from the power company, also from my internet carrier, which is Xfinity. So let's see, it was one of my comments. It was one of her comments, so that's what happened there. So we're looking at this one now. Hopefully you're seeing it. It's tricky. I really like it though. It's really cool. And you see how these comments now are coming on the screen? So I plan on doing this where I switch it over, gives you a chance to throw in some input. Hopefully in the future or in the comment section of this archive video, people can comment what they would do with this and then give you inspiration to like create something else. I don't know. That's the goal. I think that's kind of the goal I'm going for my channel moving forward. Is I want, not just moving forward, in general, what it's been for a while in my mind at least. I don't know how much I've said it, but the goal is to like chill, hang out, have fun, obviously in a fun community that's positive and it's not all toxic, and also give you inspiration to create something yourself, whether it's collage art or anything. It's just a opportunity to like get some inspiration. We all hit our blocks, or we all want to see things from other people's perspectives. So that's where I came up with this style of live streaming, and I think it's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. We'll get more people interacting, but Margaret has some really cool ideas, so that's really cool. Y'all can comment there if you have ideas, what you think about this one. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the screen. Apologies, I think I might be getting a little away from the mic when I do that. My ideas, I don't know. It's so crazy. You could do anything. Obviously, we're cutting it out. It's a ring. It's a wedding ring. I think it's a wedding ring and an engagement ring. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it's really cool. If you cut this all the way out, it's just something to build off of. Like, what do you want to do? I do have some bridal guide magazines, which I really love. They're so pretty. They're so beautiful. To see people like happy on their wedding days and stuff like that, it really makes me happy to see that. I have a vision of in the future of building a place and people would be able to get married there, and it just makes me happy to think like how that could really change people's lives, for the better or for worse. So I don't know, but I do think that it would be really fun to I'll talk about that idea more in the future. As far as this one, I think I'd incorporate something like that, or you can go the other route. You can go the totally other route of like being trapped. So you could trap somebody in these rings. Sorry, looks like my mic went into the red there. I gotta figure this thing out. But anyway, I think you could trap somebody inside these rings or something like that. Or, you know, we can get some acrobatic stuff going on, and it can be like, I do have some yoga magazines, and I do have some breakdance. Well, they're not breakdancing, they're just dance magazines. And we're gonna do the same thing with those magazines here. I think you can do something like that. I also see like some circus stuff happening on this. It would be totally cool. You just got to find the right pieces. I love that piece. Totally keeping it for myself. I don't know what's gonna happen with it, but seems like a really cool piece to build off of. Now looking at this, and we're already this far into it, did see, oh, the comment, I'm not sure, didn't see it. So something's happening there with the chat. It's probably on my end. It's probably my fault. My Wi-Fi's been real goofy. Look at that fox up there. I have a video coming out with a fox. He's not really a fox, but we're gonna pretend he's a fox. You gotta watch that one. Is it gonna be this Thursday? No. This Thursday. I have a video coming up this Thursday, and I'm calling it The Loneliest Road. It's not really The Loneliest Road, but it's like some vintage type of car magazine that I made a collage out of, and I'm going to share it with y'all this Thursday. I always publish those. They go Mondays and Thursdays as of right now. Thursday will be in the morning, Pacific time, 6 a.m. Pacific time. Specifically Pacific. That's where I'm at. So that's where it'll go. You'll probably see it later or earlier. If you do, give it a like, please. Drop a comment. That helps me out, helps me grow. Real slow grow happening over here. I don't know. I go through these phases with YouTube where they like, they'll pump me up and then they'll shut me off. They turn the faucet off. I say they cut off the faucet and I start running dry, but it's all good. I'm going to be live streaming a lot anyway, so it's going to be a lot of fun. She says, hollow out the ring. And the lady going through it, both rings. Yes, I like that, because then they can be coming in and out through it, and I think that's a really good idea because it like gives it dimension to it and it shows that they're intertwined in it. I like that idea. If you guys have an idea when you're watching this video, again, you can just timestamp the part of, you know, this part of the video and tell us your idea, and I look forward to hearing from you, your idea. Okay, we're going back. This is spring. She has her shorts on. She cut those off herself. She made these shorts. She's tired of the jeans. They had all the rips and stuff in them. She spilled too much taco sauce on them. And then she decided, I'm going to cut them off and turn them into some shorts. There's no coming back, girl. Those jeans are gone now. They're just shorts. So anyway, pretty popular thing still to this day. But look, her jacket here. Her jacket is easily cut out. And you know, I forgot to mention, I turned off one of my lights. Hopefully the glare isn't as bad. I noticed that, you know, it's hard. There's glossy, shiny magazines. It's hard to not have a lot of glare on them, but I've turned off the other light. Hopefully it's not too dark in here, but now hopefully you could see that and it's not glaring too bad. So I like her jacket. I really like her jacket. I really want to keep her jacket. Dang, I should have asked what you do with that jacket. That could be fun. That could be fun. Save it for another day. I'm going to save this magazine for another day. Ooh, what is this? Interesting. Let's see. What can we do with this? Looks like, oh, it's a sticker or something. This is your color. Okay, I guess maybe you take these in. It's a sticker. This is fun. It's something different. Looks interesting. Oh, there's a drip there. You know me and some drip and stuff. And then there's the big lipstick over here to the side. And her bright lips. I like her bright lips. I think maybe just keep her lips. And her teeth are kind of buck teeth. Kind of buck teeth. It's just the way the picture is. But I do really like her lips. And I don't know. You need some stickers? And we'll put the sticker back on the page there. I don't know what I just did and what I peeled off. But maybe you take that in and say, this is the kind I want. Put it on my face. It's kind of fun, kind of interesting. Looks like, oh, that's part of it on the other side too. So I do like the one. Ooh, something smells strong. I smell something strong. Let's keep moving. All right, this girl. I'm not asking you what you do with these girls too much, but I have visions. I have visions for this girl. She's going to be coming out as something, and she's got a cool pose, and I like her face and her blouse and her crazy pants. I actually have this one that I want to do where it's all spray paint and stuff, and she won't go because I already have another girl for that one, but she's interesting. I like her. And the color's cool. The gradient here is pretty cool. So if you cut her out, you could probably just use this gradient for something else. Just thoughts, you know, just some thoughts. This girl's happy. She's always happy. As long as you have some of those in your pocket, you'll always be happy. You don't have to worry. Okay, there's a bunch more. Here's your summer fashion guide. This, we could cut those out individually and start placing them on people. Or you just make an outfit where there's no person. It's just the pants, and then there's some weird flowers, and then there's the shirt, and then there's like vines for the arms. I don't know. Let's get crazy. I like this. Is this where the smell's coming from? Yeah, that's that's where the smell is coming from. Ignore my weird hair coming into the shot there because I just cut my hair and it's cut a little short. I like her braid. Now, my mom used to braid her hair. My mom had really long hair, right? She would never cut her hair except for maybe cut her split ends off. So it went down to like her ankles, like really crazy. But she would work as a waitress. And so she would always braid her hair up and then she would wrap her hair all the way around her head in her braid. That's how long it was. And it gave her kind of a hairstyle, kind of like this. And love my mom, miss my mom. Rest in peace, Mom. I love you so much. But that reminds me of that. So we'll just keep on going here and see what else we find. Don't need those smokes. Don't need those smokes. Okay, we're getting to some fashion models finally. I like them. I like, what are those flowers called? I forget what those are called. It's on the top of my tongue. The top of my tongue. The tip of my tongue. It's there. I like her pose. Those shoes, like some Roman, sandals. I don't know. That's cool. I remember when those were in. I remember when all the girls were wearing those. I don't see them as much these days. They still look pretty cool, though. Her pose is cool. I like her pose. Let me find some more that I can have y'all comment on. And hopefully it's not too crazy because, it's me and all. Is that Taylor Swift? I swear that's Taylor Swift, right? It is. Look, it's a young Taylor Swift. Here, I'll pull it up to you. Okay. All right. This is before the controversy started. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's always been controversy. Is this her shoes? Those shoes are, kids. Those are kids. Okay, she wasn't quite up there in her career yet. Okay, she was working with Nordstrom's and she had some kids. Those are like worse than Skechers. I don't know. Does that even still exist? I'm not sure. You tell me. But it looks like her tour bus was pretty dated at the time too. She got her guitar. She's ready to go sing a song for you. Let's keep on going. Oh, we can design this girl on the app. It's like the Teen app. Oh, it's the Teen Vogue app. We're not in a Vogue magazine right now. Let's keep on rolling. Is this what smells as well? I don't know. The Jimmy Choo. This is thicker. This girl is something else. She's something else. I'm just gonna say, not very ladylike the way you're sitting there with your dress on. Just saying. Unless there's something else happening, we're not gonna get into that. Okay, this just looks like 2013. I can feel the vibes with the the studded shoes and just the picture, just the whole vibe of the whole thing. So, yeah, she's happy though. She's cool. What's that? New York City? You out there in New York City? Hey, they had codes and stuff then. Oh, that one's real thick. That's a thick piece of paper. Okay, I see her hand here. See her hand, and that's working. I don't know if I could get it because there's all this stuff on it. There's a phone. We could do the same thing with this phone. This is Meet Gwen. You want to call Gwen? You can give her a call on the phone. But a Microsoft phone. This is cool because you can have anything pop out of the phone. I have this one that I was going to make, but I decided not to make because may not be that appropriate. But I found all these clippings of like some stuff you'd see on the Las Vegas Strip. The people are handing out the flyers and like the calls. And yeah, it would have looked funny behind a phone. Like, you could dial the phone and which one you want to dial, and it actually had the phone numbers in it. And I was like, oh, I was going to do that, but then I decided not to do that. So this lady, she's a business lady. She's pretty cool. This lady's pretty cool too. Another lady, she's happy. These two girls here, I like her necklace. Her necklace is really interesting. I'm not gonna cut it off or anything. I'm just complimenting your fashion. I like your necklace and how your pants match your shirt. That's a cool outfit. I could still see that outfit working today. Well, maybe. That girl, she's cool. Candidate to cut her face out. Another girl, she's cool. She has a bunch of clothes. That shirt is really weird. That shirt is like, it's like not a barcode. It's like you scan it. Oh, there's trucks honking outside. Someone cut off the truck. Don't cut off the trucks. That's some really cool jewelry up there. You could use that somehow. How? I don't know how. Okay, here we are on the beach. I like it. What beach is she on? There's a lot of lemons. When life gives you lemons, squirt it in somebody's eye or something. Ain't that the phrase? I think it's something like that. But anyway, she has a whole bunch of them, so she ain't worried about a thing. Plenty of lemons to squirt in people's eyes. It's very bright, very cool. She's happy. She's got her drink. You could make something with that. I could see that happening. I always like these where there's lots of jewelry. The problem with the jewelry here is cutting in between all of this. So lots of stuff to cut in between. This girl over here, you could totally use her. She's easy to cut out, and she's looking at something. What is she looking at? I don't know. That's what the collage shall tell you to make. This girl, she has a ton of lip balm. She has a whole bunch of it. She ain't gonna have no chapped lips anytime soon, I tell you what. So she's she's got a whole bunch of that. That's that beeswax, you know what I'm saying? It's none of your beeswax. Ooh, love it. Stop the presses. Oh, but there's this stupid thing in my way. All right, well, I'm giving you time to think because, oh, get out of here. Oh, man. All right, let me try to get this. Come on out of there. You come out of there. This stupid little thing. Someone wanted to get a magazine subscription and they had to put it right here in my way. See, ooh, I like that one. Save that. Ignore my poor cut there. Hold on a second. There it is. How would you use this in a collage? I like this. This is a weird Wizard of Oz movie. Do you know that they have another Wizard of Oz that's gonna be in the, what's it called? The Sphere down in Las Vegas. They have that where you can go watch it. This is something else. Let me take a drink of water. Wow, I love this. I love doing this. This is fun. I'm going to love doing this in the live streams. We're going to find out what everyone does with their stuff. Is that on? Yes, it's on. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yeah, that one got cut out kind of crookedly. It's kind of crookedly-ish. I don't really know why it's so crookedly-ish. And my mic is up to the side of my dimple right now. And that's just how it's been this whole time. So hopefully it don't sound horrible. I'm going to have to adjust the microphone again. I don't want to do that no more. I'm tired of adjusting that stupid microphone. Flip it upside down. Oh, that's a great idea. I love that idea, Margaret. That's a great one. Let's oh, it's so cool. Wow. That's awesome. Great insight. Oh, man. Stealing your idea, Margaret. Now we'll do it together. We'll pick a face. We need a face. We'll do it something or other. Or I'll do it and then I'll give you credit for it and see what we come up with. I like that a lot. That is cool. I really do like that. That's a good one. Best one so far. I like it. Okay, get this thing out of here. What's your deal, bruh? What's your deal? Going to the... didn't even want to go into my trash, man. Recycle. We're going to recycle it. This is cool because it's like a street post. Margaret said I could steal her idea. I'll give you the credit. We won't be stealing. It's just credit. We're just having fun. Just joking around anyway, but I do really like that idea. It's a good one. This not so much. This thing is really getting on me nerves. I think we're gonna have to skip a couple pages. Oh, sorry for that. It's from drinking the water. I get to drink water finally. Putting the chat back up. Actually, I don't know. We just did one and we just had a great idea. Now we're gonna go into this one. Let me just show you. I don't know if it's like, I think it's my monitor. But it is a street sign, so it technically is a street sign. I guess the question might be is, what street are you on? Could you put like graffiti? Like, could it be like a street with a bunch of graffiti? Or can it be like a bright place? Could be like, I feel bright, but that's just because of all the other white. But I think you could put it on a different street. Or, what street? Is it a fancy street? Is it like a graffiti street? Is it like a fashion street? Is it a fashion runway? It's one way. It's actually Madison Avenue. So, okay. So now we know where it's at, So it's going to be pretty fancy, pretty fancy. I guess it doesn't have to be. And you could change the sign of what the sign says. Just cut it out and then put something different in it. But It's a cool thing. It's just something different. Let me switch it back. You can comment on that if you got inspiration. Ooh, there's the back side of it. The back side has some really cool plants, flowers. Tell me what those are. Lilies. They're lilies, and some cool makeup to go with it. I guess we'll have to see what happens with those. Let's continue because I have a bunch of magazines. I guess I don't need to go through them all right now. Here's a cool thing. This sign. Now I get it. It's just a sign, and it says, you know, get cash back every time you shop, you know. So, but what if you just cut out the spots with the words? And what if you, I mean, it's a little tricky to try to keep that same bump and the same slice and the same twist and the same bounce, you know. But if you could do that, then you could put something totally different in it. It could have words, or it could just be text, or it could be someone's face popping out of it. So it could be really cool. So I do like that future potential. Same with the tablet here. Like, I mean, I know that they're advertising for the magazine or like the online, you know, digital magazine, but you could just use the tablet and have something popping out. It's cool to have that frame of the iPad right there. So, ooh, gonna need to clean my face. Go ahead and scrub your face. Can't be having all those blackheads, so that's a pretty cool thing. This girl, she looks innocent. Not for long once you start using that stuff. I'm joking. That's what I'm going on to say. Okay. We'll just keep going real quick so I don't have to hold y'all up too long. I thought we'd get through more, but let's just see if we could get through this one. We have all these perfume bottles. I like this because it's smoking and it's coming off of the silver. And I really like silver. I guess I don't have my silver bracelet on because it'd be all ching, 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 chinging around, but I do like my silver. Her eye and her face right here. That's pretty cool. So something to think about. I like this magazine. I actually never even flipped through this magazine. This is the first time of all these. I have a whole stack of these, so that's good. It looks like I came up on some good stuff. Now, we all know this situation. She must have just got that fresh pencil because, you know, in high school or whenever you'd end up biting on your pencil and it put the bite marks in it, and then you know there's some kid who has a problem and the whole thing is bitten up. Like, that's a thing for sure. We'll just keep on going here. Silver's your favorite too. I'm glad you like it, Margaret. It's my favorite. I like silver jewelry. You like silver more than gold. You know, I like silver more than gold as well, and it just goes with my skin tone better. First off, just the yellow gold. You know, I'd still wear it, but I like white gold too. So I used to have rings and stuff that I don't have them anymore, but jewelry, and I was like, I still want gold because silver is cheap. People look at it cheap. It's like, well, I'm still wearing gold. And it's like really, it felt really good too on my hands and stuff, but it was all white gold, and so I'd buy white gold rings and bracelets and watches and necklaces and stuff like that. Still have a white gold necklace. Actually, it's in my thumbnail. Got the white gold or thumbnail in my profile picture. It just looks good and I like it. I like silver, maybe platinum. It's just the yellow gold messes with my skin. She is bouncing. She is like bouncing. All of her gold is flying around. Is that a real gold coin? See, that's kind of tricky. If you had a real gold coin right there, see, that's thousands of dollars. You know, if that's an ounce of gold, that's what I like about silver too. I like silver bullion. Oh, I see the glare. So see, we're having a glare problem here. But she has a gold coin on her necklace. If that's gold bullion and that's an ounce of gold right there, I mean, what does an ounce of gold cost today? It's rising. The prices are rising. And there's a reason why, because it's a store of value. They can't inflate that to the moon. It's going to go with it. Your value will keep going. That's why I keep silver bullion as well. Anyway, I like this girl. She's cool. She's sitting here on a bench. It's perfect. It's easy to cut out. I can make anything out of it, right? Here she is even better. I like this. She's sitting on this box. She could be in the middle of the ocean. In the middle of the ocean. Sorry, I bumped the mic there. But look, if she gets cut out and keep the box and everything, and now she could be on a raft in the middle of an ocean, on a beach, on a vacation. There could be a volcano in the background. I don't really know what's happening, but it's perfect to cut out, and I really like it. And now that I'm saying all that, let's fix it with my left hand. Mr. Left Hand, Mr. Heavy Hands, slice the paper. He slices the paper. Where will she end up? She's gonna go on an adventure. She's gonna end up on a deserted island with the pirates. All the pirates will be out there. Oh, we're hitting some fashion here. Look at this girl. This is something else. I like her style. I'm not hating on her style. It's just crazy and it's all over the place. And she's like, what are you wearing? You're not supposed to wear that to the office. Let me give you a closer shot. She's concerned about what you wore to the office today. Yep, she's really concerned about that. I like her. I like both of them. And it's very interesting. I like both of him. Look, she's surprised. She's like, oh, where did you get that dress? Macy's, girl. I got it at Macy's. You didn't know that? It was delivered on demand. Uh-oh, my cover. My cover. Whoa. Whoa. Messing it all up. Yep, that was because the cover tried to fold out. I like her surprised look and then her looking at her like, what are you talking about? I like that. It's cool. Very cool. We got another one here. I like these poses. These poses are great. So I'm coming back to this whole section. Let's hope these stick in here. I'll be back for you girls. You don't worry about a thing. I have lots of girls to cut out. Lots of girls in tennis skirt and business dresses. But these are really good. And here's all the outfits. So I really like it. It's really fun. Ooh, I like her pose. She's flying in the air. She jumped and took that picture right there, isn't it? What's her name? I know her name. I don't know her name. I know her name somehow. I can't remember it, but she looks familiar to me. Maybe she's just a model and is a lookalike. But here's goes some more really cool pictures that I would love to use. I love this, how it's flying. I'd get rid of the background and the chair weird thing in the background and their little background picture. The streets there. I mean, she could be walking through anywhere. It's really cool. This one's kind of simplistic, but you could use it. I like her pose here, how she's jumping. So that's really cool. I really do like that. I just hit the treasure trove back here for like interesting girl poses. So she's like throwing out her bag and then her dress. It's just so interesting. You could do a lot of interesting stuff with that. So I really like it. We got some more outfits. Got some more things. Got another phone. And we got the back of her looking. That was one magazine. That was one magazine, and we are over an hour on our stream. I have, oh no, I have thousands of magazines to go through, and I need your help. We're gonna need to go through. I'm about to go live streaming every day, maybe multiple times a day. I'm not really sure what I would do, what's gonna happen. But this one was bent up. I really like this one. I think I need to put like a good marker or something on it. I'm gonna keep it because there's so much good stuff in here. Let's just go and review what we have real quick, what we kind of got and we were just looking at. Now, I'm gonna have separate live streams here where we're gonna organize stuff. But things like this is just going to go into my personal pile because I want to make something with it. This one, Margaret had a really good idea on this one. I really like that idea. That's cool. This one's cool. It can go a million different ways. And yeah, it's fun. And it's a really cool piece. And I don't think most people are going to see that ad because it's from 2013. I like the black and white girl. This bright girl, I think she just fell out on us or something. The black and white, I just kind of need the black and whites for one of the collages that I'm working on that is more of like a mosaic collage, and I'll show you that later. I love the splashing water. It's really cool. And this girl, I need to do some testing with her face. I love this one. This is going to be a million different things, and I need to try to see what I'm going to do with it. So another black and white one. Let's put that to the side. Another black and white one to the side. Black and white one to the side. And here's the one that I stumped y'all with on the first one. The first one had to be a weird one, but of course it had to be so interesting. But I like it. I think it's cool. I think there's a bunch of different things you could do with it. We'll have to sort these and organize them because here's the thing. What did we get? This? That's cool. That's nothing. What happens when your stack goes like this, goes like this, goes like this, goes like this, goes like this? How do you find them? That's the question. So I'm trying to organize them all in my boxes and stuff and keep it all where we can find these for future collage art projects. But I think it's fun to just go through these magazines, see what other people would do with it, you know, and what would you make with this? And that's really fun. And I like that concept to it. if you see this video in the archived files and it just shares it to you, something to watch later, hopefully you enjoy it. And if you could please give it a thumbs up, because that would really help me out. It helps out the channel, and we're trying to grow here. So if you haven't already, considered subscribing to the channel, because not only are we going through fun magazines together, but it's interesting. We like reacting and getting inspiration for our stuff, but we also I also make collage videos. I'll make some collages out of these. Speaking of that, I have a new video coming out on Thursday. It's gonna be fun. I think you'll like it. And then the short should be really fun as well, with another crazy interesting song. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this. I love this format. This is new. This is the first time we ever did it. When I do it, I can hear you guys talk, but then I take the headphones out of my ears when I'm going, because I realized I like to listen to people, and so when it comes in, then it kind of distracts my train of thought. So I'm trying to figure it out and get it all lined up and get it working. Maybe I need to move this mic out of my dimple, although my dimple's really thin, so you can just probably hear right through it. So, I don't know. It's something we're working on. We're just building up, and that's why I say, you know, we're still growing. You know, YouTube puts us through our phases where they want to promote me, and then they turn the spigot off. They turn the spigot off and don't share my videos with anyone. But I think they're just testing me. They're probably just seeing, is he gonna quit like everyone else does? And it's like, dude, you have no clue. I'm here for a long time. I got thousands of magazines to go through, so I might as well record it and do something out of it. You know what I'm saying? So YouTube, I'm gonna be here for time and time again. You watch and see. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching the video. Hey Margaret, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for your comments. I really appreciate your ideas. They were great. There were some great ideas in there, and I look forward to making some stuff with those in the future. I'll probably be live tomorrow, realizing we made it through one magazine. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.